So, I'm here in Anaheim, waiting to do. I'm actually planning some other hikes, but so I want to talk about Thermarest's various sleep systems. This is the Thermarest Ridgecrest, which has the sort of a reflective sheeting on it, and this obviously is the most bulky of the ones that I have here. This is a closed cell, so you don't have to blow air into it, and I had one of these for the entire Appalachian Trail. Um, During the course of that hike, the only thing that really changed about it was that the reflective material came off, but the pad itself worked fine. A lot of this has a good R value. It's gonna create a good barrier between you and the cold if you're on a cold surface. So this is great. And one of the most important things to think about when you're hiking in cold weather is you want to try to reduce the surface area of your body that's in contact with anything cold, like when you sit down, anything. And this does that job very well. You can also, anytime you're sleeping, if you're sleeping like in an AT shelter, I would also suggest having like a Tyvek or some sort of plastic sheet underneath whatever sleep pad you have. Even if you're using a bivy, put the bivy on a piece of plastic. It's going to give you a little better insulation. So anyway, so this is a closed cell one, which is great for cold weather, but it is very bulky. I also I had for most of the PCT, actually pretty much all the PCT, I had this Neo Air. It's a Thermarest Neo Air, and this has reflective material in it. It packs up. You can see this is the pro-lite Plus, I think. Yeah, this is the pro-lite Plus, another Thermarest pad. And these are the two that I'm currently using. This one's getting a little bit old, and there's a very, very slow leak in it. So what I mean to say is I'll fill it up and go to sleep on it, and by the morning it will have changed. The volume inside this will have changed. And I don't know if that's a function of weather and changes of temperature, because obviously if you have air in a closed cell, if the air heats up, it's going to expand, and if it gets colder, it's going to come in a bit. So I'm not quite sure if this is a leak or if this has just been the conditions I've been hiking in. But this has been going down and getting a lot less bouncy in the morning. There's a big difference between this and this. This is purely an inflatable bag. There's no padding in here. There appears to be some sort of baffling system with reflective material to better conserve your body heat, and it does. This is a great air mattress. I'd highly recommend this to anyone doing any hiking. And it is durable. I made it from Campo in Mexico all the way. I did 2,400 miles of the PCT this year. Right around 2,400 miles. But highly suggest this. I got this one here, this pro-lite, because this is, again, in the morning this is often a little low. There's still some cushioning, but it's definitely not. There's something going on with it. So I got this one because I plan on doing some more hiking, but probably not through hiking, more like trekking and stuff like that, going somewhere and doing a lot of long extended hikes, but not the through hiking where I'm trying to do 25, 30 miles a day. So this is a little heavier, and honestly it's not that much heavier, but the system here is that this is a pad, so you don't have to inflate it. You could just sleep on the pad, even if it, like, say this gets punctured, you're still going to have something that has an R value as well as a little bit of padding. Obviously I wouldn't suggest using this if it got deflated for a really long time, but you could use it as long as you needed to. But I think that the foam in here is going to get mushed up. Another good feature of this one is that when you open it, it starts to inflate. I'm not going to sit here and watch it, but it will. Air does start to come in because of the way the baffling system is set up. And yeah, so these are the three. These are three Ridgecrest, Thermarest pads, and they're all for kind of different purposes. I mean, you could combine these probably and come up with an even better sleeping system. But for through hiking, I definitely recommend a closed cell or this kind of air mattress. This pro-lite, while it is very comfortable, it's more comfortable than both of these. It is a little bulkier and heavier than say the air mattress. This. Anyway, hope it helps to see what these look like. And the Thermarest again has some sort of foam baffling system. These pockets, which are pulled in now, puff up, so there's an air mattress around this foam center. Very comfortable. All of these are great. This obviously is the least comfortable, but you know, it has some features of convenience. You never have to blow it up, and it's basically indestructible. You know, I started getting tears in it, but it still held its shape and it worked. I still have this. You know, I still have the one I had on the Appalachian Trail. So, anywho,